Hey guys, it's Kirby. Today I'm going to show you how to use the Luminess Heiress Airbrush System, and obviously as you can see I have nowhere near perfect complexion. Actually this is really good for how it's been lately. Terrible skin. But with this machine you can't believe how good you'll look. The first thing I do is I use the Boost It. You don't have to use the Boost It with it, but I've tried it several different ways. And this makes the skin look the best, last the longest, and you don't have to use as much of the makeup so it'll last longer. So the first thing I do is I shake it up. And you can tell, and you have it, that the mixture kind of goes together as one color instead of a bunch of different ones. Okay, when it's ready, I just open it and put a few drops in, and then it's pretty loud, so if you're doing it at night or with people who are sleeping, they might not like you too well, but oh well, you'll look good. So you turn it on, and then I always have a towel in front of me so I can begin to spray, and when I start to see it, then I start on my face and I just go around in a circle. Don't forget your neck, because that is important too. And when you hear it like that, that means it's out of the product. Now, whenever you're applying it, you can, if it doesn't feel cool, then you know it's not coming out. If you can just feel the air, then something's either blocked or you don't have enough of the makeup or the primer or blush or bronzer in it. That once you can feel the cool air, it kind of feels like if you've ever been to Disney or any theme park where you walk through the water sprays, that's kind of what it feels like on your face. Okay, the next thing I do is I get the foundation, and right now I got shade 3 and 4, but since it's winter I'm using the shade 3, and as you can see it looks kind of gross and like muddy water. But once you shake it up, it'll look like a normal liquid foundation. And I always just turn the machine off in between steps because not only is it really loud, but it's less annoying, I guess. I don't really know. And then you put a few drops of that. I usually do about 8, and it'll give you a pretty good coverage. Okay, now with this, you never want to pull the lever all the way back, because then that means you're getting a very strong spray, and then you never want to hold it really too close and in one position for too long, because you'll look like you are a leopard or something with spots all over you. So I spray the towel, I turn the machine on, and then I spray the towel until I can slightly see the color, and then I begin. Don't forget your neck. And then sometimes, if you want more coverage, you can just add more. Now, I have a few bumps around, and what I'll do with that is I'll get really close, and then as I'm spraying, I'll move it out so it's not a spot like I said earlier. Okay, and so far this is about as much coverage as I'd like to do today. I not really that much ashamed if I have a few bumps and you can see them. But if you can always go for more dramatic, a lot more coverage. It just takes more of your makeup. And you always want to go with a couple of layers of it, not all like 12 drops at one time. You want to take them like 4 to 8 at a time. And at this point, I would put on my normal concealer and then powder, or I use the MAC Prep and Prime just so I don't add another layer of color. And then you can use your normal blush and bronzer if you like. If you want to use the blush and bronzer that comes with the machine, you would go ahead and do all that and then put your powder on top to set it. Okay, when you're done with the machine, you want to make sure you clean it every time so it doesn't get damaged or clogged with the makeup you put in it. They give you this little bottle that just says fill with water, which that's all you need to do to clean it. And I usually drop it to where it fills the complete chamber, which that's not nearly what you would do with the makeup. And then I turn it on and spray it onto a towel or a paper towel until I don't see any color. And usually I'll do 2 chamberfuls, and you just turn it on. And with this, it doesn't matter if you pull it back all the way, it just goes faster if you pull it back all the way. And it's simple as that to clean it. Now, I know these, not just this one, but any airbrush system is a very pricey investment, and I was really scared to try it because I wasn't sure how I would be able to work with it, if it would look right, if it would have sensitive skin, if it would break me out or make me look even worse than what I was trying to get the flawless look from. But I will say it was worth it, and it's not as hard as you would think it would be. It doesn't take that much skill as long as you can kind of pace yourself and do this with your hand. And if you can notice if it's getting too dark or too light in one spot, that you can just back off, and you can even easily blend that out. So it's really not hard, so it's worth a try. So leave a video response if you have one or are thinking about trying one.